What's going on, everybody? I'm Jake the Lawn Kid. Welcome back to yet another video. As you can tell by the title of this video, we are back at it again, reviewing some equipment. More specifically, we're going to be talking about the Toro Time Cutter 54-inch zero-turn mower. Got a lot to unpack with you guys today. As a matter of fact, as you saw at the very beginning of this video thus far, I actually have some footage of me heading up to my local dealer to pick it up, which actually leads me to the first thank you that I would like to give before I get on with the video here. That is going to be a big thank you to Terpstra's Sales, Services, and Rentals. This is my local dealer. Want to say a big thanks to these guys for a couple of reasons. Number one, your customer service is top notch, and number two, making sure that my mower got to me safely. And this is another thing I would like to expound on real quick. For those of you guys who are purchasing new equipment, I highly recommend purchasing it from your dealer if you can help it. Now, that's not to say that what you get from a big box store is necessarily bad, but it's more so just to say that you really don't know what you're going to get. Whereas if you get it from your dealer, they're going to take care of it for you ahead of time. They're going to make sure things are oiled up, greased up, ready to go. So then that way, when you get it home, you can literally get right to the fun part, which of course is the mowing. And then of course, with that, I want to say another big thank you to the folks over at the Toro company, especially my buddy Andrew over there. I want to say a big thanks to you guys. If it wasn't for you, I probably would have made this video, but it wouldn't be with as awesome looking of a mower as this one. So once again, big thanks to those two folks. Really appreciate it. From here, I got so much I want to go over with this mower, but first, I want to go ahead and show you guys what I mean about purchasing from your dealer and why I highly recommend it. I want to show you guys my raw experience with my local dealer and just show you guys how great the customer service is there and how they'll take care of you in getting that mower set up. So let's go ahead and roll the video.
Starts to rain when you show up. We got it on all the way fast. That shouldn't be a problem. Your foot assist here. Have you ever used a rider before?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You're gonna want to get real friendly with that, so that when you get close to something, you can lift that up. Oh, okay. Keep it from catching on edges and things like that. The putt is right here. Perfect. This is to slide your seat back and forth. Alright. If we get around here, don't fill it past that white line. It needs to have a place where emissions the vapors can go, okay? Then when we get back here, something you should do on a regular basis.
Clean the air filter.
Clean your air filter, it just peels right out. Yep. Okay. And it peels right back in, so it's real simple. Yep. Okay. This is the best part of all. If you have Kung Fu grip, it's toolless oil changes, all right? Pull this down and out. It's stuck in there from the factory. That's why I'm trying to do it for you first. And then your filter's here. Okay, yep. Filter's here. Suspension. So this is how stiff your seat is. Yeah. I like it pretty stiff. I left it kind of in the middle. Okay. So you can play with it, decide where you want it. Like everything else, how these start, sticks have to be out. Okay. You'll hear that parking brake engage. Okay? Yeah. And then sit on the seat, make sure PTO is down. Yep. Will not start with that up. Right. Outside of that, basic things apply. Check the tire pressure on a regular basis. Keep those blades sharp. Always makes a big difference, you know. Yeah. I'll get it off the grass here for you. Okay.
It's good for me to tape it so I can re-watch it later.
Yeah. So in the back, we're going to cinch this one last because it's the easiest to get to. Okay. Yep. We're gonna hook it right through here. So get on that down there.
Yep, right there.
Put that on the hook. And go around the casters though. So we want to hold the front end. So we're doing two things. When you go over a set of railroad tracks with a single axle trailer, they bounce.
Yep.
So we want to keep it from bouncing, but we also want to keep it from shifting side to side. Okay, good. Yeah, that'll work.
Tight enough?
Yep. I run the casters.
That's going anywhere back.
And then the muffler.
Yeah, it's a good spot right back
Right
here.
there, yep.
Yep.
Perfect.
One more thing, if you ever lose a hydro belt,
Okay.
or you have to push this in the trailer in the garage,
Yeah.
the push-in tow valves are right here.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
pretty familiar with that.
Okay, you've had to use that before or not?
It's pretty similar on my tractor, yeah.
Okay, all right, excellent.
Alright, so now it is time to dig into the nitty-gritty of this mower, and that is going to be the features. The first feature I really like about this mower, hands down, is the height adjustment. It's very, very simple compared to most riding mowers that I've used in the past, as opposed to having a key that you have to pop in and out and press a pedal to lock and unlock it. You don't have to worry about any of that. It's just one joystick that you have to pull up and lock into place, which makes for a smooth, seamless operation. You can pull it up, put it down as you please, just one fluid motion, you're done, good to go. Really love that feature. Great work, Toro. Another thing I like is the MyRide suspension system. My friends, if you have never tried out MyRide, you are missing out. Now, again, this video is not sponsored by Toro. They're just a partner of mine, and I am speaking from experience here. If you have never used a Toro mower with the MyRide system, I am telling you guys, you are missing out. That's probably one of the biggest selling propositions with any of the Toro riding mowers, whether it's a residential or commercial. It's the MyRide system, which makes mowing over bumps much easier, like I said earlier, floating on a cloud. And on top of that, it even goes a step further when it comes to comfort. You can adjust this suspension to however light you want it or however heavy you want it. So if you're somebody who doesn't like the suspension, you could put it all the way at the end. Or if you really, really want some suspension, you could put it all the way to the plus sign, and you're going to be getting extreme suspension, which will make for that ultra smooth operation. Now, me personally, I like to set this in the middle. I gotta say, from experience, putting it right in the middle, it feels balanced, it feels pretty right, it feels natural, but again, it's really personal preference and what you like. So yeah, great feature. Great job. Now, while we're talking about joysticks, don't even get me started on the adjustable speed. That's right, you heard it here, adjustable speed. This mower has 3 variable speeds that you could set to based on what you are comfortable with. You have the slow speed, the middle speed, which is ideal for hauling. I don't know if this mower hauls. I'll have to look into that for a future video that'll come very soon. We're talking mostly about the mower in here, but that'll come very soon. Stay tuned for that. But you have a hauling speed on there, and you also have one that is super fast. Now, again, going back to experience here, I love it set to super fast. Now, this is just me. I use this mower out when I'm cutting my customer lawns. I find it best to have the mower going super fast so that I can get in and out of my lawns in a timely manner and keep them looking nice and freshly manicured. So that's how I like to do it. But again, personal preference, it's up to you guys. One of the things I really love about Toro is that they really cater to the user, and it's really up to you with these particular features. Foot lift assist. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what this is, basically what it is it's a pedal-like mechanism right by the feet rest, which allows you to lift the deck up at any point in time. Now, this is very valuable for those of you guys who are mowing your lawns and you have a lot of sticks and debris that you often have to get up and pick up. This is actually a very big debate in the lawn care community already. For those who are using zero turns and tractors, we always have to debate when we're sitting down, especially, we're always debating on whether or not we should get up and move the trash or just mow it on over. Well, in this case, we don't have to worry about the cost of mowing it over and chipping our blades, because all you have to do is press on the foot pedal, which will then lift the deck and allow you to seamlessly go over it. So, has to be by far one of my favorite features, as it takes away the contemplation of, do I move the stick or do I just mow over it? You don't have to worry about that anymore. That is officially gone with the foot shift assist. Lastly, toolless oil change. All you have to do to drain the oil out of this mower is take the little tube off the engine, drain the oil into the bucket, put it back on, put the new oil in, and you're good to go. Seamless as ever. Now, I will say this, if you have never done this before, or maybe you're doing this the first time around, it can be fairly difficult depending on whether or not you had your dealer work this off for you. One thing I've learned about these mowers is that when they're manufactured and made and shipped right off to the dealers, is it's actually really hard to get that oil tube off. It takes a lot of force, a lot of exertion, but most of the time if you buy it from a dealer, they should do it for you. Now, Silverback and I made the mistake of not taking upon the offer of them to do it for us. We had to take on the struggle ourselves to get it off. Now, again, it's not that much, but it just takes a little extra force to get this tube off the first time around. Once you get it off, it's pretty much smooth and seamless from there with following oil changes in the future. All right, everybody, so now it is time to put this mower to the test. As you can probably tell, if you guys have been watching for a while, you might be familiar with this lawn that we are at. This is my grandmother's house. I'm actually doing a little bit of a project lawn here. You guys will remember the last time I showed it to you. I have quite a bit I have to update you guys on what's been done since then, additionally, to get it to where it's at. But all I can tell you for now is 2 words: double dark. More on it later. But anyway, real quick, let me show you this. Look at this grass right here. Look at that. Yeah, look at how dark green this grass is. And I figured since you guys loved him very much, I would bring him back for another demo review. It's the Silverback.
Hello, y'all.
What's going on? You ready to cut this?
Yeah, hopefully the lawnmower gets across there.
Yeah, I hope so. That bridge is a little janky, but
take it fast and see what's up. Or we can maybe go through the ditch. I don't think so.
No, it's
right
too wet.
Right there we can make it.
Yeah,
but
it's too wet.
We might be able to. Well, we can use his bridge right there.
I don't think he'll care.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Yeah. Anyway, let's cut some grass. Alright everybody, so now what I want to do is I want to show you guys 3 different tests in which we put this mower through. The first one is going to be normal growth conditions, assuming that you're cutting every week and you're staying within the 1/3 rule. The second one being slightly overgrown turf, so this is actually cutting off like 50% or more of the leaf blade, which again is not ideal, but we need to see how the mower does in this because we all run into this situation. And then the third situation, very rare but must be tested, and that is going to be mega overgrowth turf. We're talking turf that is 2 to 3 feet tall. So this is what I'm going to show you guys here. This lawn has been being cut every week by me in various different mowers, but this is me doing a weekly mow with the Toro mower, and you can see it's doing really well, cutting off about 1/4 inch of the grass blade, and it is doing really well. Bing, bang, boom, on the fastest speed, leaving a clean cut, in and out, done, good to go. The second test I'm going to show you guys here, this is actually one of my customer lawns. This is actually one of my first ever customer lawns ever that you're watching here. I love this lawn. The only thing I do not like about it though is the fact that it does grow abnormally fast. I kind of admire that, but at the same time it is somewhat of a nuisance because I have to cut off more than half of the leaf blade within every single mowing that I'm doing once a week. And as you can see here, it is powering through it like a champ. Now, albeit one issue that I was dealing with here was slight clumpage. One thing I did do to fix that was take a bungee cord over my chute, jack my chute all the way up as you would with a grass flap or anything like that, which in turn allowed the clippings to spread out more when they were thrust out of the mower deck, which in turn would allow them to disperse a little more evenly on top of the lawn. And you can see in doing that, looked really good, albeit we did have some slight clumpage, but nothing that a second pass over the same area couldn't fix within seconds, so all good there. The last test I want to show you guys here is how the mower does in extreme overgrowth. It's not something that we run into all the time, but it is something that we probably as homeowners or professionals would run into at some point down the road in our businesses, or maybe we're getting a new piece of land and we have to cut down overgrown grass. We do this, right? So it's a very common test. I believe it needs some attention. So some of you might be familiar with this lawn here. We showed this lawn last week. The only difference this time is this is actually the first ever visit we ever had at this lawn. Grass here, it's about 2 to 3 feet tall. It is super tall, and the mower is just powering through it like a champ. Albeit we did have quite a few big stragglers in between the mower blades, but again, like I talked about, the slight overgrowth, nothing an extra pass couldn't take care of. Literally knocked all that stuff down in seconds. Very impressed with this mower and its ability to pretty much supercharge through any situation, no matter how big or how small it is. So all in all, great unit, very impressed. Alright everybody, so here we are at the very end of the video here for another edition of Chats with Silverback. What's up, Silverback?
What's up? You don't have to yell in my ear, by the way, alright?
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. Anyway, so you guys, we got a lot of positive feedback last time we did this. In the last mower review we did last week, you guys loved when Silverback and I, just the raw feeling of us talking together, going through what we liked about the mower, so we're going to go ahead and do that again, only this time we're going to be talking about both of our experiences with the Toro Time Cutter 54-inch mower. Yep, Toro hat, wrapping the Toro brand up there. The Toro 54-inch Time Cutter, so we're going to go ahead and give our input on that. So, would you like to go first?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about the 54-inch Time Cutter. I'll have to say, very impressed with the machine. If you want a comfortable ride and you want to mow a lot of grass, this is the machine for a DIYer. Again, suspension control, you can set it to whatever you like. If you want it very sturdy, in the middle, or very loose, it's whatever your preference is, but very comfortable machine. As well as the engine, I mean, very powerful. Does pretty, it's fast too. The two lawns I cut, which will be on the video here, one was an overgrown lawn that was, I don't know, about 1.5 to 2 feet high. Did remarkable in that yard. Took about literally 3 to 5 minutes to cut, right? Mm-hmm. And then we actually took it over to my mom's house, and then I was able to cut a 1/2 acre in the back, and it was just, I double cut it because I wanted to, because it was, I mean, I enjoyed the mow. It was a great machine. But all around, I'm very impressed with it. Toro makes great products. Thank you for the hat, Andrew. But I had a very comfortable ride, and I would say I give it a thumbs up.
Awesome. So, yeah, back to what he was saying. That's pretty much what you've seen in the video, is 3 different categories of performance, right? You saw how it did in normal growth, you saw how it did in slightly overgrown stuff at my client lawns, and then to top it off at the very end, that overgrown lawn that we did in Griffith, or
Griffith.
Yeah, Griffith. We did in Griffith. It was about 2.5 feet tall, and that mower just tore right through it like a beast. So, And again, the suspension, very comfortable, really great quality mower. Toro, you never disappoint. That suspension, very nice, very smooth. Now, one of the things that I do think is very cool is that not only do you guys have suspension, but it's also the fact that you can customize it to where you want it. Wouldn't you agree on that? You can set it right in the middle. You can have it very little. You can have it very intense. You can do whatever you want. Now, us ideally, we like it in the middle. We don't like it to jump too much, but we like it in the middle where it's very subtle, but it's also very comfortable. So again, it's one of those things that I like. I think it's awesome, but then again, it's one of those things that you have to kind of dial in on your own, as it really is up to you and your personal preference. So, yeah. What do you think? Anything else you want to add?
No, that's about it. I mean, I can't say enough great things about the mower product, Toro. Yeah, I mean, it's just a great machine.
It's great. Thank you, guys. All right. Is that it?
Silverback out.
That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now, real quick, I will say this. We did not touch 100% on the full-on capabilities of this mower beyond mowing. We just talked about mowing, and with that, we pretty much talked about how the mower did out of the box, right? We didn't talk about mulch kits. We didn't talk about baggers. That's stuff that we could do later on in dedicated videos and seeing how that does. We just really wanted to see how the mower would do out of the box with the factory-made side discharge, and as you guys saw, it did really great. I was really impressed with it. As great as a bagger and a mulcher is, it's those two other things that we actually have to shell out additional money on in order to get it included with our mower shipment. Those will be other videos for other times, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for all of that coming up in the near future. Again, I want to say a big thank you to my friends over at Toro for making this happen, as well as my dealer, Terpstra Sales, for making sure that the mower got to me safely. With that, I'm Jake the Lawn Kid. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. If I don't see you guys next time, your lawn is going to be dominated. See you later. Shh. All right, everybody, doing a quick test here. Test 1, 2, 3. Microphone's on. Silverback's right there.
Why are you telling everybody you're doing a test?
I'm just testing.
Your glasses are filthy.
Yep. Are you sure it's not coming off?
I don't want to break it, Jake.
I know, neither do I.
Stop that and YouTube it on your phone. Seriously, look how dirty they are.
They're not gonna know.
I'm not talking about them.
They're not gonna know.
I can't even see out of them.
You're always so aggravated. Every time we shoot together. Thought that turned out pretty good. By the way, I don't know if you guys can see this right now, but look at this. It's 10. Hang on. It's 10:51. 10:51 right now. It's 10:51. That's how late it is. I never shoot videos this late. God help me. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's so much harder to do it when you're not having coffee. Like, I wish I was having coffee right now, but then I wouldn't be able to sleep. Alright. You gotta sit up, man. Look. You gotta move back just a little bit. See that shadow?
God.
There you go. All right.
Jesus.
You're good. All you have to do is move one joystick, joystick. My cat. In case you guys don't know, I don't know if you can hear it with this microphone, but my cat is outside the door right now, clawing at it. Like, oh man, what? I love this guy. I should bring him in here. I probably will bring him in here when I'm done, so you guys can see him, but he's scratching the door right now, and I just wish he would wait. Just wait. And I think this one has to be one of my... What's up?
Jake.
What?
Do you have
No.
Do you have hangers that you don't use?
Why?
Because I need them.
For what?
To hang up my clothes. What else?
I don't have any.
Yeah, you do.
Nope.
Yeah, you do.
Don't push the door open. Now. You gotta raise your hat up a little bit. You're fine. Alright, here we go.